Hi guys, welcome to the latest podcast of YarninBlak. Today I've got a really great mate of mine on, Lewis Murray. I'll introduce you to him in a second. But first I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that I'm currently calling in from. I'm here on the land of the Wurundjeri people in Baldwin Q. I want to pay respect to their elders past, present, and to the young people that are coming through, because they're going to be our future warriors and leaders, including my special guest, Lewis Murray. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Uncle AJ. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you. So for people that don't know you, Lewis, who are you, where you're from?
My name is Lewis Murray, and I'm a proud Wamba Wamba boy. And I live in Castlemaine, but I've been boarding at Scotch for 2 years now. So I started in year 9 and just finished year 11. Just finished year 10. Just finished year 10. Yeah.
So then you're going to what, excited about year 11?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, into VCE now, so a little bit nerve-wracking, but no, I can't wait at the same time as well. Yeah.
Yep. What subjects are you doing for year 11, 12?
Yeah, so I picked PE, and I love doing my art and stuff. They're my strongest subjects. So I think I've got like artist workshop and viscom and like subjects like that. And still waiting because if I try and go to like American college for tennis, like they've got a certain like subjects I have to do, like sciences and maths. So I still have to figure out, how I'm going to do that because those aren't my stronger subjects. But yeah.
Is there any subjects you've chosen not to do because you completely hate them?
Oh, not really. Just like the ones that I've kind of got interests in. Yeah, I'd say. Yeah.
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 So my question is, you've been at Scotch for 2 years.
Yeah.
What do you love about Scotch?
I think, well, firstly, just like the boys in general, like just having also like a lot of Indigenous mates now. Like I didn't have a lot of them before coming in. They've just been so welcoming, and like even the boys now that are finished up, like I'm sure we're still going to have catch ups and stuff, which I hope. But they've just been so welcoming to me, first of all, and I've also made some really good friends in the boarding house as well, which has helped me settle into boarding life, because it's so much different to being with your family all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a really easy change. Yeah.
How did you manage that, coming from home, then moving into the Bordeaux?
Yeah, look, I'd say I had an easier transition than most because home's only like an hour and a half away, and I've got my brother that lives in South Yarra, which is only 30 minutes like away, so I get to see him most weekends, and my grandma as well living in Brighton. So my family's up in Melbourne a lot, so it's been an easier change, I reckon, than most. Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing you're known for is tennis. I know that.
Yeah.
How old were you when you first picked up a racket, and how did you know you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I was about 5, I reckon. I got into it because of my brother. Like he's 8 years older than me, Barty.
Yeah.
And I just followed him around from tournament to tournament. I'd always be watching him and trying to get on the court and playing with him. So all because of my brother, I got into it, and then just came from there, really. Yeah.
So when did you know that it was something that you wanted to take up as an active? Because it's more than a hobby, and it's more than a sport for you. So how would you describe tennis to you? Passion?
Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, I reckon it became more serious maybe when I was about 13. When I kind of, I guess, started training more in Melbourne, and then I kind of found that I was quite good at it, and I'd say probably 3 or 4 years ago that I got right into it. Yeah.
So to get into Scotch, you got into the Yvonne Goolagong scholarship. Yeah. So what was the process of applying for that and getting it?
Yeah, so I had absolutely no idea about like this scholarship thing or Scotch College. I had absolutely no idea, but yeah, the Avon Goolagong Foundation pick one boy and one girl to go to a boarding school in Scotch College, and then they've got a girls' private school in Sydney, I
Yeah.
think. And they pick them off obviously like your tennis ability, but I think just being a leader on court and being a good sportsman and having good sportsmanship and stuff. So yeah, I was lucky enough to be picked with a girl that went to that Sydney school, and yeah, lucky enough I got picked to go to Scotch, which really grateful for this opportunity. Yeah.
And you got to meet Yvonne, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. So what was she like?
Yeah, she's amazing because my brother went through the same kind of foundation as well. So I've known her for ages, like since I was a toddler, really. As well as her brother, Uncle Ian, who I've known for ages as well. I was my brother's first ever coach, so I was always watching them have a hit. But she's amazing, as well as Uncle Ian and Uncle Roger as well. They've all been absolutely amazing to me and my brother. Yeah.
So you've won some tournaments recently as well, because I've been posting them on the Scotch College page, but also on my own page.
Yep.
Tell us what it's like tell us what it's like to be in a tournament to start off with.
Yeah.
Because and then winning a tournament.
Yeah, it can be a bit nerve wracking at times. Like it's like with you, obviously you're always thinking about your ranking and trying to improve it and stuff. And but at the same time, I'm kind of used to it coming from a country because I'd always verse my friends and stuff. Like it because it was small tournaments, so you'd always be versing your friends and stuff. So I guess I'm not as like nervous on who I play or anything now, or like the further I get into the tournament, I just go out and try my best kind of thing. But I won a couple of tournaments at the start of the year before I got injured. I won like a good one in Mornington.
Yeah.
But I kind of just see every match as the same. I don't really, think too much if it's a semi-final or final. I just go out there.
So you played in very different places as well. I know you're up in Darwin.
Yep.
And where else have you played? Like,
Darwin's probably the major one at the moment. Through the Avon Goolagong Foundation as well, but mostly just regional Victorian tournaments and New South Wales tournaments and Melbourne and stuff at the moment. But hopefully in the future I can go out and play overseas. That'd be deadly. But the Darwin tournament's an absolute highlight of mine. It's every year in August we get to go down and represent our state. So I get to represent Victoria, and I think it's like my 6th year of doing it now. But it's amazing going up to Darwin. Yeah.
Now I'm not the biggest tennis person, right? So I'm going to ask you a bit of a technical question here. But what makes a good tennis court to play on?
It's a tough one because there's quite a few different surfaces. Whereas like I play a lot on the clay now.
Yep.
But it's tough because they've got a lot of maintaining and stuff. I like the grippier clay because they can be real slippery and stuff. So you can fall over and do some damage. But the clay's like amazing. Yeah.
And do you just play singles or doubles or both?
Yeah. I play both. A lot of singles and doubles. Yeah.
What's the difference between playing a single game with somebody and then having someone else on the same side of the net as you? How do you negotiate who's going to hit the ball?
I guess it comes pretty natural, but I love doubles as well because there's not as much pressure or anything. You can kind of go out there and have a bit of fun if you're playing with a mate or something. So I like that aspect of it, and as well like it being a kind of a team sport then, not just yourself. So it's good to have both of them, I think. Yeah.
So you're going to continue playing, obviously, through year 11 and 12. What would you like to do when you finish year 12?
It's a tough one. I haven't done like a lot of thought yet, but American college is definitely a route.
Yeah,
Yeah, to because that's got a lot of opportunities with my tennis over in America.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a tough one. I haven't thought about it heaps yet. I'll just, see how the tennis goes and hopefully stay uninjured and keep, trying to improve my ranking, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the process of getting into a school in America? Do you know?
Uh, Bits and pieces. I've got some like organizations in Australia that help you with it, as well as the Kooyong Foundation
Yeah.
is like a pathway now that I've made that foundation. So I think they've got people there that I can talk to and find out more information about it. But yeah.
Yeah. Going back to school, how much Aboriginal studies have you been learning at school?
Hmm. Bits and pieces. I wouldn't say enough. Like a little bit in history, as you would know. Like we did a bit on like being colonized and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And then when you come in, of course, helping mentor us boys and learning a bit more about our culture. That's definitely like the main one. But I'd say we need a bit more. I'd say we don't learn enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you? Yeah. I reckon.
I would agree.
Yeah.
But is it before you got to Scotch College? What about your old school? Did you learn any Aboriginal history or stuff there?
Think it was pretty similar. I did 1 year at the local high school. Yeah, I think it was bits and pieces in history. Yeah, trying to think. We also had like a mentor kind of group there where we'd have a few of the local elders and stuff take us out and do some cultural stuff here and there. But I'd
Yeah.
say pretty similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think that culture should be included more in every unit of study or in every subject that you cover in the school?
Absolutely. Like, not only for us Indigenous boys to learn more, but I think for all the other, like, non-Indigenous students, for them to learn more about our culture, I think is definitely a big reason because, some of them don't know much about it. I think. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because your school does that year. Like I know I come and talk in the year 10
Mm.
history classes as
Yeah, yeah.
well,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's often a pretty big shock
Mm.
to some of your classmates.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah, a lot of them, couldn't believe, some of the stories and yarns you were telling them. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and that just means that people. What I try to do then is try to show them how recent in history a lot of this stuff is, and how contemporary it is for, like, you boys at the school. That these are
Mm.
issues that you guys are facing now because history isn't that far in the past, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, that's absolutely right. I think it's hundreds and thousands, like thousands of years ago that this stuff happened, but
Yeah,
it's still happening right now. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, Another question I have is: do you
Mm,
think reconciliation is a big word that's out
mm.
there? What does reconciliation mean to you?
I think, it's a tough one. I think it's about all us kind of Australians coming together, if that makes sense. Like trying not to divide us too much, because I think that like kind of makes us more spread apart in a way. So I think it's about, everyone coming together, I
Yeah,
reckon.
yeah.
Yeah.
This channel is definitely not political, but with the
Mm,
environment at the moment and a lot of race kind of wars that have been occurring,
mm.
do you think we're actually improving in reconciliation, or are you thinking we're going falling behind?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'd like to think we're slowly improving,
Mm.
but at the same time, there's things that push us back a little, like with what happened at Bondi and stuff. You kind of think, it, I'd like to think we're slowly improving. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know though. What do you reckon?
I
Yeah.
It's interesting
Mm.
because like your dad, he's been doing cultural trainings for years as
Mm,
well,
mm, mm.
and I got to know your dad way back 30 years ago or 28 years ago. I went to one of his training sessions,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he just kind of blew my mind.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I feel like we make maybe 3 steps forward every now and then, but then we get pushed back maybe 1.5 steps.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we're kind of, we have progressed,
yeah, yeah.
but I don't know if we've progressed enough because, I mean, we've got a treaty now in Victoria, which
Mm.
is great,
Yeah, yeah,
but,
yeah.
but half of us, 3/4 of Australia don't know what that actually means.
Yeah, I know.
So are we there yet?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to
It
say.
is. It is. Yeah.
I think we're at the beginning of big change.
Mm.
And I know the work that I do with you guys is to make you the strongest and the most resilient young men because you're the ones that are going to have to keep the story going. You're the ones that are going to have to add those steps, if that makes sense. Because I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
in my
right.
lifetime if I'm going to get to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
But we can
Yeah,
take
that's
you
right.
guys. We can take you guys, and I'm sure your dad would say the same thing. You know, we can take you
Mm.
guys 3/4 up the hill, but then you guys need to continue the
Yeah.
journey and get your kids to actually get you to
Mm.
either to the top of the hill or over the other side of the hill,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I totally agree.
if that makes
Yeah, yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
Hey, two questions I've got here. One is, do you have
Mm-hmm.
any Aboriginal role models that you really admire?
Mm.
And then do you have any tennis role models that you really admire?
Mm. Yeah, that's a really good question as well. Well, I'd say definitely Arnie Evon Goolagong, and Uncle Ian are definitely Indigenous role models of mine. Ash Barty as well, more
Yeah.
Indigenous. Nicky Winmar as well, being a big Saints fan, as all he did for us as well, you know, pointing to his skin and stuff. That was really powerful. But there are a couple of my Indigenous ones. Tennis ones,
Well, Ash Barty can fit into that one
yeah,
too.
I'd fit Ash Barty into that one probably.
And
Yeah,
Evon can fit into that one too.
Avon can fit into that one. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, if I gave you $1 million and a
Mm.
magic wand and said you could fix anything in Indigenous affairs in this country,
Mm.
where would you start?
Um, yeah, that's a tough one.
Because
I reckon
sorry, go
I'd
ahead.
want like firstly like what we were saying before, other old Australians to know what history and what our people have gone through, so I've had a better understanding of us because I don't reckon a lot of people know.
Yeah,
I reckon firstly, I think I'd go there
yeah,
probably. Yeah.
yeah. And for people that don't know, and you mentioned Brody a couple of times, Brody's a great storyteller, and he's written a couple of good plays, and he's been able to demonstrate how recent in history some of those stories really are, because some of those stories he's written about you and your family.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
have
right.
you learnt stuff watching your brother tell stories and your dad tell stories?
No, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, one of Brody's plays just finished a couple days ago now. But I learn new stuff every time. Like my nan's story from that's one of the plays he wrote on my nan and her journey trying to escape the welfare with her family. So
Yeah,
I learned stuff from that, from them, yeah, coming over from Adelaide way to Victoria and stuff. And yeah, every time they tell stories, yeah, I learn new things. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think if I had $1 million, zillions of dollars, I would want the truth telling, storytelling component to become a compulsory thing that primary school kids start to get. I mean, it have to be age appropriate, of course.
Yeah.
We don't want to traumatize them all.
Mm.
I'd like to start seeing that truth-telling, storytelling start at an earlier age. So by year 10,
Yeah.
when I come in to do history classes,
Mm.
they already know a lot of this stuff, and they're not.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's not like a brand new concept, because we're talking about what 15, 16-year-olds that are just sometimes hearing this for the first time,
Yeah. That's right.
and how recent in history this stuff really is.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. Mm.
So,
Yeah.
if I gave you a question, and that is, in 10 years' time, where would you like to be?
Mm.
Where would you be? Because you'd be how old then? 26?
Yeah, 26. Yeah.
Yeah. Where would Lewis be at 26?
Yeah, no, that's another really good question. Hopefully something tennis related, if that's, on the pro tour. Like, hopefully, would have played maybe a Grand Slam or something. That'd be awesome. But yeah, no, it's a tough question. Either that or hopefully, maybe doing something in the community, teaching about our culture and stuff. Maybe as well, like with my artworks as well. Like I've been going really well with my art, so maybe something to do with that. Yeah.
That's quite a variety of different things.
Yeah.
Is there any place, you mentioned going to America, is there any particular college you'd want to go to, or any particular part of America that would be best for you?
Yeah, I'm not too sure yet. I haven't really looked at like the different colleges and stuff, but maybe in some of the warmer parts, beachy parts, maybe Miami or something, that'd be really cool. But yeah, I'll have to look into it more, definitely.
Chicago's a bit cold, I heard, at the top.
Yeah. No, that's not too cold.
Yeah.
And
I know you coped well, you said, moving from the country down to the Bordeaux. How do you think you'd cope moving to another country to live?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying as well. Like to mum, I don't know if I'd be able to. Yeah, hope. You never know, but because I've got a very strong connection to my family and all the cousins, aunties, and uncles. So it'd be really tough. I'm not sure. I have to think about that as well. So
because that support you said, because you did say you've got your brother down the road, you've got your parents like being on the other side of the world. They're not just an hour and a half away.
I know. That's right. Yeah, that'd be really tough.
You'll have to be Zooming and
yeah,
having family reunions via Zoom.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm just watching the time, so I've got just time for a couple of other questions.
Yeah.
One of them was just recently you were a recipient of the Barry Barton Scholarship. My viewers wouldn't know, but who is Barry Barton, and what is this scholarship going to do for you?
I didn't even know about the award as well. It's like a country tennis player award. I believe Barry Barton was a top country player. I think his family's from Warrnambool area. And I think he did like really well coming from that. And the whole purpose is to try and give more opportunities to us country players, because we don't have as much opportunities compared to all the city people, I guess. But I think I won like $2,500 to go towards my tennis and stuff. I think like tennis trainings, tennis equipment and stuff. So that's what that.
So from the country courts and the country tennis club, you get to play in the exclusive Kooyong Tennis Club. Is there a big difference?
Yeah, huge difference. Yeah, I would never have believed it. Be training there like 4 times a week. Like one of the most prestigious courts in the world. But it's pretty cool, having all those facilities right at my doorstep. It's a 5 minutes 5 minute walk just to go down and do my training. Yeah, from school. So yeah.
So do you do training in the morning or the evening? Or
Both. Yeah,
both?
yeah, both. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So how many hours of training a week would you do on the field, on the court?
Yeah, yeah. I'd say it'd be maybe 12 to 14, probably around that range hours,
Yeah.
and then if you're including games on the weekend as well, yeah, I'd say yeah maybe a bit more, maybe up to 15 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
If there was a young person that came to you saying, "Hey, Lewis, I want to actually get into tennis or any sport, really," where would you start? Where would you suggest they start?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. So it doesn't really matter, you know, like who you are, like where you come from, like seeing where Auntie Yvonne came from. She was come from nothing, and she was hitting with a wooden bat.
Yeah.
I'd say it just doesn't matter because you can start from any age and any level, and you're always improving. So yeah,
Did you ever
yeah,
get to see Auntie Yvonne's play about her?
yeah. Up and down, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing,
It
wasn't it? Like
was, yeah, yeah.
how they had the stage as a tennis court,
It was a tennis court, yeah,
and the audience on each side looking at like spectators
yeah,
watching the game.
yeah. It was so cool. Yeah, yeah. That did,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I saw
yeah.
that down here. Saw it with Dion actually.
Mm.
We
Oh
were
yeah.
just quite amazed at how,
Mm.
and then the tennis court kind of disappeared, and the river kind of appeared in the water,
Yeah.
and she's fishing from the umpire.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, that's right.
Just a few other questions. What's your favourite movie?
Oh, that's a really good question. Well, it's always changing. Love my comedies.
Yep.
So, any of the Hangovers,
Oh yeah.
love them. The Avatars are so good as well.
When's the next one out? It's coming out soon, isn't it?
I think it's coming out in the next week.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
I've been
So that's
catching
really
up on
good.
the other two, so I can watch the third, isn't it? Yes,
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
watched the
yeah.
other two.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
And
Yeah, yeah.
aren't they recording like 7 of them? Or
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah,
I
pretty
heard
crazy.
I heard the 7th one or the 6th one. I think they've recorded 3 and 4 together, or they've recorded 4 and 5 together already, and
Yeah,
they're in
okay.
post production. But it was
Yeah,
supposed
right.
to be 2032 or something when the final one comes out. And it's like
Oh, really?
that's not even a real date. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, yeah,
2032 is not a real date
yeah, real. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, right.
because there's a big break between the first one and.
Yeah, that's right.
Were you born when the first one came out? Yeah, you must have.
Maybe I would have been a toddler or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you wouldn't have gone and saw it where when it first came out. Someone might have taken you anyway.
yeah. Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the last one, favorite band.
Mm, and I love my One Direction. Like when I was a bit younger, that was the first band I kind of got introduced to,
Yeah,
and I love One Direction. Yeah,
and that's sad that he died too.
I know. I was devastated. Yeah, I was really sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
which isn't a great thing. It's
Uh,
we see in our
yeah.
community mob dying a lot, but when we see
Mm,
famous people dying,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not a great thing either.
It isn't. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But on a cheerful note, I know Christmas is coming
Mm,
up, and what
yeah.
are you doing? What are you doing for Christmas?
Yeah, they're staying at our old family place on the beach in Point Leo. It's an amazing house. Like I'm right on the beach, like a 1 minute walk straight to the beach. So with all my mum's family there,
Yeah,
I think for a couple of nights, which will be really good. So yeah,
nice.
that's it.
Well, I want to say thank you for hanging with me. You know how much I care and love about you, man.
Nah,
And And
Yeah.
I'll be back at the school working with you guys next year as well.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
Any tennis stuff happening over Christmas, or is everything on hold until next year? Or
Yeah. This is where all the tournaments are on. I've got a tournament coming up this weekend.
yep.
In the same one I won last year in Mornington.
Okay, yep.
So yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, got one in Warrnambool, couple in Melbourne, I think, as well. So yeah, it's all kind of coming up now. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good luck with all of them. And
Thank you.
even if you don't win, we know you can charm them on the court anyway.
That's it. That's it.
You picked up that Murray charm.
That's it. I appreciate that.
So, guys, I want to say thank you, and I want to thank you, Lewis, for joining us. Love you heaps. Talk to you soon, and guys, I'll see you in the next podcast. See you later.